Hey there, it's me, Allie from bakingwoman.com, and today I'm going to be sharing my most recent favorite thing to bake, strawberry bars. This easy recipe is great for a bring along dessert. I also love it first thing in the morning with a hot cup of coffee or tea, or as a sweet afternoon pick-me-up. There are 3 distinct layers to these bars. The bottom crust is a tender and buttery shortbread, then a layer of sweet and fruity jam, and on top, crunchy, buttery crumble topping. Let's go through the steps to make this fun dessert. Bake these bars in a square baking pan. I used a 9x9 pan, but an 8x8 will work really well too. Your bars will just come out a little bit thicker. Lightly mist the pan with nonstick spray and line it with a sheet of parchment. To make the crust, combine flour, powdered sugar, and salt in a large bowl, and just give it a quick stir to get everything combined. Then cut in the butter. Make sure your butter is ice cold. This will guarantee that your final pastry will have the most tender melt in your mouth texture. I use a pastry blender to cut the butter in. You could also use 2 knives, or if you're really in a pinch, just rub it in with your fingertips. Just be sure to work really quickly because you don't want the butter to warm up too much from the heat of your hands. Tip this mixture into your prepared pan and press it evenly into a flat layer across the whole bottom of the pan with your hand. The crust is going to partially bake for about 20 minutes at 350. After the crust has partially baked, spread it with a thin layer of strawberry jam. You can actually use any kind of fruit jam you like. Strawberry just happens to be my favorite, but raspberry, blackberry, peach, apricot, cherry, any of these would work equally well. And if you really want to be a superstar, you can use homemade jam. It's really easy to make. My recipe only requires 3 simple ingredients, and the flavor is out of this world. But if you're in a time crunch, store-bought jam works just as well. You're going to want to use anywhere from 8 to 12 ounces of jam. If you like your desserts on the sweeter side, you're going to use closer to 12 ounces. If you like them to taste more rich and buttery, then you're going to only want to use about 8. Now it's time for the crumb topping. Start with melted butter and add flour, sugar, oats for texture, some lemon zest to bring out all the fruity flavors, and a big pinch of salt. Toss all these ingredients together with a fork. Just until it becomes crumbly. Sprinkle the crumble topping all over the jam layer. And bake these bars for about another 30 minutes. You'll know your strawberry bars are done when they're just starting to look a little bit golden brown on the top. Once they've cooled and set, lift them out of the pan, cut them into squares, and I like to garnish them with a dusting of powdered sugar. So pretty. I hope you love this recipe for strawberry bars. I've been making it on repeat for the last several months, and it's really become a family favorite. If you enjoy cooking and baking videos, then be sure to check out some of the other content I have here on this channel, Baking a Moment. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you can be notified every time I come out with a new video.